Hi everyone, it's Denise back. I am finally back with my Pink Shabby Chic journal kits for Christmas. Um, Gosh, these took me a lot longer to put together than I had anticipated. Just, life is busy and trying to put them together amidst doing everything else in your day to day, they're a lot of work, one, to assemble. So, when you're trying to do a bunch of them, it tends to take a little bit of time, but I'm finally done with them and I'm here with the release. And by the time you all see this video, they should be up in my Etsy shop. The kits are super loaded. There's so much stuff in here, you guys, and I'm gonna just try to be as fast as I can with this video so that it doesn't take too much of your time. But they're so much fun. They're so pretty, so pretty. And then I've got also some stuff that I was working on for my own personal journal that I'm working on, using some supplies from the kit just so I can just kind of share some ideas with you on how some of the things can be altered and used. So hopefully if there's enough time at the end of the video, I'll show you some of those. But this is how the kit will come packaged. I'm not quite sure how many pieces there are. I'm going to say anywhere from 175 to over 200. There's a lot of stuff in here. So I'm just going to move this off to the side and then we'll get started real quickly. So the kits are $45. And shipping, I've got shipping marked at $10.50 because I'm not quite sure that these are going to fit into a priority envelope. If they do fit into a priority envelope, then shipping will be $8.50. So, but shipping will be marked at $10.50 on the listing, and if I can get it into the priority envelope, then I'll go in and refund you the $2 difference. Okay. So $45 for the kit and then $10.50 for shipping is what it's going to be marked on the Etsy store. So let's get started with the paper collection, which is super pretty. I used the Prima Santa Baby by Frank Garcia, and the papers are so gorgeous, you guys. So here's the first one. Isn't that so beautiful? And then that's the back side. And these are cardstock weight, so nice and hefty. There's that one there, and it's got some really pretty like ghost images on there. I don't know if you can see them, but you've got flowers, there's a little bit of ledger, some sheet music. Super pretty. And then on the back you've got some journaling cards, little cut aparts. So super fun. And usually what I like to do with these is make copies so that you can still have the back side. So, you know, if you want to use it as a page or make pockets or something, tags out of them. There's this one. This one I think is my favorite. This one and the first one that I showed you with all the collaging. But I just love him. Love him. Then you've got all those beautiful roses. The shades of pink in this collection are so pretty. And here are some more cut aparts for you all. Super pretty. So you've got pinks, mints, creams, whites, touch of gray here and there. Beautiful paper collection. So you get 5 sheets of the pattern papers. Again, some more cut aparts if you choose. And if you don't like using the thicker cardstock papers in your journals just because of the bulk that they add, I would suggest just making copies of these. And then here's the last one. So you got those fun little cocoa cups and marshmallows, and then here's the back. Kind of a homespun cross-stitch hearts and a lot of fun. So those are your pattern papers. Aren't those just so pretty? I just love that collection. Love it, love it. Okay, so there's the pattern papers. Then you're going to get 5 sheets again of your craft. So these are super fun. There's 3 sheets of the green, which goes really, really well. I don't know if you can see it here, but it goes really well with that green right up there on the leaves for the roses. So it's a good match. I'll just let that look. You've got 2 sheets of vintage sheet music paper. There's 2 ledger sheets. You got one of these really large sheets of the vintage green bar printer paper. And that's like the pin feed printers. You got 2 vintage dictionary pages. So there's plenty of papers here to do a couple journals. I tried to make sure and give you enough supplies in this kit to do 2 journals at least. And there's a couple of vintage ads. These are super fun. Those are from the vintage Sears and Roebuck catalog. You get a sheet of the onion skin paper. Love this stuff, and it's got the red margin there. You've got some book pages to do some collaging. And this is from a book from the 1940s called Germinal. And then some really fun wrapping papers. This one, and this one's got some glitter, and it does shed a little bit, but you know, it's not bad. And hello, it's Christmas. Everything should be sparkly. So there's that really fun wrapping paper there. And then you've got this one here. Super pretty. You get one of these large rectangular doilies here, and they are embossed. Super, super pretty. So you get a lot of doilies with this collection, you guys. There's 3 of the 8-inch doilies there. You got 3 of the 6-inch French lace doilies. And these, all the doilies and stuff, a lot of these items you can find individually in my shop as well, which is The Tattered Dream on Etsy, for those of you that don't know. So those are 6-inch French lace, and then these are the 6-inch rose embossed doilies, and these are kind of like a linen texture. I don't know if you can see that, if that's showing up on camera or not, but you'll get 3 of those. And then these are new. These are glassine doilies, and I love these. They just look like they're, you know, when the windows get iced up and frosted. I thought these would be super fun. But these are glassine, so you'll get 3 of these. These are so fun, I think, especially for a winter journal, because like I said, it reminds me, that pattern reminds me of the ice, when the ice gathers on the glass. So you'll get 3 of those. And then there's 3 of the 4-inch doilies there. You've got a large white craft sack, and this is, I think this one measures 8.5 by 11. I actually really like this size. You can use this as a base for a journal, which is really a lot of fun. Or you can, you know, you can fold it up and use it as, you know, a page in the journal itself. If it's too wide for you, what I do usually is fold it right about here, and then the other end I'll fold in this way, so on the other side of the page you'll have a tuck spot there. So these are a lot of fun. So again, with this collection, you've got a ton of bags. So these are your glassine bags. So you're going to get 2 of the 6x9. Here's one of them here. These are 6x9. The second one is going to come filled with all of your goodies. So, but you'll still be able to use that within your journal once you empty it out. So you get 2 of that size. So that's 6 by 9. These ones are 5 by 7. You get 2 of those. You get 2 of these ones, which are, I think these are like 4 1/4 by 6 3/4, I believe. So there's 2 of those. These are 3 by 6-ish. 2 of those. You've got 3 of the little midget bags. Lots of bags, you guys. And 3 of the micro minis. Again, like I said, I wanted to make sure and try and give you guys enough supplies here to do several journals with. You're going to get a 6 by 9 vintage newsprint bag. There's a 6 by 9 damask. There's a 4 by 6 damask. There's this, which is like a, let me get my ruler, sorry. This pink polka dot bag measures 5 by 6 1/4. And then you've got this little white, pink and white polka dot bag here. And this one is 3 1/4 by 5 1/4. Then you've got, I've also given you a really good envelope supply for those of you that like doing the altered envelopes and kind of the heirloom envelopes. So you've got a huge envelope collection. So there's this one here. Again, you can use this for the base of a journal if you want. And this one measures 9 1/2 by 6. There's this window envelope here. Then you've got this one that's got the 2 windows. There's this size here. That size there. I am loving what you guys are doing with the heirloom envelope collections. I got one from Joyce Kerrs and I absolutely love it. Hi, Joyce. There's this coin envelope here. You've got a CD sleeve. And then a small window envelope here. So there's all the envelopes. Then we're going to start moving on to the ephemera. So this is kind of all your staples and stuff. And then I've got 2 of the large trifold time cards, which make awesome folios. You guys make great folios with these. I love those. So there's 2 of those. And then you'll also get 2 of the smaller size. You'll get one of these ledger cards. These are a lot of fun. You've got some, one of the large index cards, the jumbo index cards, and there's also a smaller one as well, one of the standard size. And I have it right here, but it's got the grid pattern on it, which is super fun. And then you've got 2 guest checks. There's, you've got your 2 inventory tags, 2 layaway, and 2 alteration tags. And then there's one of the vintage Dewey Decimal cards. This one happens to be cats. They're all different, so that, you know, some of the items obviously in this kit will differ from one kit to the next, like the buttons, this here, some of the tags, but some of the paint chips will differ. So, but most of the stuff is exactly the same. And then this here is just a one of the plain Dewey Decimal cards, blank ones, excuse me. And then you'll get some more of the, so some of your stuff will come in some of the pockets. So like the library pockets will contain some stuff. So right here we've got one of the empty library pockets. These are a lot of fun. So you'll get one of those. And then inside here we've got a bunch more tags and stuff. So you've got this tag collection here. So several different sizes. And then you've got paint chip, and they'll all be pink. The shades might be a little bit different, but they all coordinate with the collection. So, and these are a lot of fun to alter. I've got one done up, so I'll show you that at the end. So there's one of those. You've got a couple of vintage Santa playing cards. And then you've got a fun little ticket collection. So you'll get some in pink. There's 3 in the pink, 3 in the teal, 3 in the white. You've got 3 that are 50 cent. These are vintage, 50-cent tickets. And then these ones are 25 cent, which will be great for the 25th December. So there's all those. You've got a couple of file folders. And then this one, again, this is the library card and pocket. So the pocket's a little bit different. You can see that the back comes up higher. So these will be listed individually in my shop eventually as well. But with this one, these ones are already there. So you've got a bunch of stuff inside here too. So let me just take it all out. So there's that library card there. So you've got the card in the pocket. And then inside there will be 5 of the English vocabulary cards, little flashcards. So you'll get 5 of those. And then you've got some tags here. So these are just cut out of another pink paper pad that's Christmas by, I think this is a Recollections pad from Michael's. So I just cut a couple of tags out from that paper pad there. And then you've got these tags here. One's silver and one's gold. There's this one here, which I thought was super cute. And then you've got a bunch of merchandise tags. So there's 2 in the white. You've got these 2 here. They call that color buff. 2 pink. 2 of the vintage style sale price tags. 2 in the white, again the little mini ones. And then you get also one of these vintage Christmas labels. So these are super cute. So there's that. And then now we're going to go on to like all the pretties. So you've got a bunch of stuff in here, you guys. This is a 6x9 bag, and it is just, it's stuffed. So you get a flower collection. So you've got some silk flowers, some paper blooms, some roses there. You've got 3 roses. I'm not going to take them all out, but that's your flower collection. And then let me just slip all this stuff out of the bag so I can go over it with you guys. I did give you guys some fabrics. So see, that bag is still in great condition to use within your journal. So for the cover, I thought that I would give you a swatch just to, if you wanted to do a fabric cover. And this fabric is so pretty. It's, it reminds me of winter berries, but it's in pinks, whites, and grays, which I thought would be perfect. So this is big enough that it would cover an 8.5 by 11 cardstock. So if you use if you use 8.5 by 11 card for your journal cover, let me just get one here. It's enough to go well over. So this is what I'm doing one of my journal covers with. So you'll see that it's plenty to cover the so this is like for a standard journal size, not a TN. So obviously if you're doing a traveler's notebook, you'll have plenty as well. So there's that piece there, and then I gave you another piece so that you could use it to create some tabs or some pockets within the journal, you know, whatever you decide to do. Cut out some hearts or who knows what. Whatever you want to do with that. And then here's some in mint as well. This is a mint kind of checkerboard, which is so fun. Love that. You've got some lace. A nice size piece of lace here. And I gave you guys a bunch of laces and trims, you guys. It's so fun. So there's that lace there. And then we've got this pink. This one here in pink. This one's white. And then you've got a bunch of others. Let me just unravel these here. Sorry. So you've got this one in mint. It's like a mint green. Oops. There's this one in white. This one is also white. And these cuts, I believe, are 18 inches. So you get half a yard with these thinner ones. The wider ones, you get a foot. I believe it's 12 inches. Yep. So these wider laces, you get a foot. And then the smaller, the thinner ones, you get half a yard. There's this one in pink. There's this pretty gingham embroidered lace, and this is really heavy duty. I love this lace. It's got a nice, you know, nice and sturdy feel to it. So there's that, and then there's this thin one here. This one's pink, and then this one's for just a little splash of red. I think that's pretty. So those are your laces, and then I've got you also some of the hand frayed fabric, and this one's got some hot pink and light pinks and teals. This is perfect for the collection. So there's that, and this one you get a full yard. You've got some pom-pom trims. So you've got the pink mini pom-pom. Here it is in white. You've got some pink leaf trim. You got some pink rickrack. There's you've got some beads, some pearl trim in pink and white. So here's some pearl trim for you guys. Super fun. And then these are some shorter pieces. So these are some snowflakes. You can just cut apart and sprinkle them throughout, maybe on some collages or on the edge of a page, just for some texture along the side of your journal. There's this ruffle, pink ruffle here. You've got some pink tulle, which I always like to use in my collage bits. And then you've got a ton of beautiful ribbons that coordinate so good with these with this journal kit. So there's this stuff, which I absolutely love. It's white and it's iridescent. And these are all, you get a foot of each. 12 inches of each. So there's that. This is a lot of fun to use. I love the edge of that. So there's that one there. There's this beautiful plaid and gold, pink and gold. So pretty. There's this one that I love. It's kind of it's a gold glittery mesh. Not mess, mesh. So pretty. There's this one here. There's this wide one here, which again is so beautiful. I just love the ribbon collections, you guys. I think I'm going to put together, well, I am. I've got several in the works now. Hopefully I'll be able to get them listed for you guys before the holiday. But kits that are just, you know, ribbons and a few other little elements. Just really small kits to kind of add to your collections. So there's this one here, which is a lot of fun too. That's white. And again, it's got that really pretty iridescent glitter in there. And then there's this one here. This one's not a foot. This one's 6 inches. But this one's pink. The other one is gold. This one's pink. Super pretty. I don't know if the differences are showing up on camera or not. And then you've got some of this really pretty snowflake trim. And I actually cut out, kind of fussy cut the snowflakes and used it as a little element for a collage on one of my pieces that I'll show you at the end if there's time. So there's that there. So that's it for the ribbon collection. And then you've got some roses, little rosettes. So you'll get a pink one, a white one, and one in mint. And then you've got a little strip of the little mini rosettes here. So there's 3 of those. Those are in pink. You've got some appliques. So some of the little pink rose appliques. There's 5 in there. And then, what else? Where do I want to go next? Oh, okay, so let's do your little fiber collection here. So the fiber collection is so pretty. This is your fiber collection here. Look at all those colors. So you've got a yard of each. Okay, so we're gonna do, sorry guys, I'm just trying to unravel them here really quickly. So you've got this pink eyelash here. There's this one is a lot of fun too. This one's like an iridescent white. Love that. There's this one in pink as well. It's got all different shades. Pink, a little bit of red. Super pretty. You've got this fluffy one here that's mint. That. You've got this one here. It says ladder trim, kind of a chiffon. No, not chiffon. What do you call that stuff? I'll forget it. I can't think of it. Anyway, super pretty. Lots of fun different colors in that one that go with the collection. And then some gold eyelash. Some of that real pretty tinsel trim. So that is your fiber collection. And then now we'll go to your little doodad bag, and I'll go through all the other little elements that come in there. So this is the end of the kit here, finally. So you've got a little cork here. And you guys might be saying, why are you giving me a cork? But I don't know, years ago, we were doing tassels with corks, and so I thought with all the laces and fibers and stuff, you guys could maybe, there's tons of tutorials on YouTube how to do them, but they come out so pretty. So I gave you guys, everybody gets one of these corks here. They're all going to have different labels on them, but so you got a cork, there's a book plate, some snaps. You've got a fun little button collection here. There's snowflake, a heart woodsy. You've got 4 of the gold bulb pins. There's 3 of the gold eyelets. There's a Christmassy charm there. You've got one of these little alligator clips. These are fun to use on the side of a page to hold something. I usually take my crocodile, poke a hole in the end here, and I'll hang a little bead dangle off of it. So you got a couple of jingle bells. There's some gold paper clips, a metal rim tag. There's one of these that you can use. It's a hitch post if you want to, or not a hitch post. What are these called? Oh my gosh, I lose my words, you guys. So this is just typically to hang something off the spine of a book. So there's that, and then you get this fun little sequence collection. So there's snowflakes, pink, silver, gold, iridescent sequence in there. Lots of fun. So that is the kit, everybody. Absolutely love. So much fun. So much to work with in here. You can use it to do, like I said, altered envelopes, journals, you know, whatever you want, scrapbooking, whatever you want to do. It's not just a journal kit. You can use this for so many things. So that's the kit. Let's see, how much time do we have? We got a couple minutes, so before my thing cuts off. So I'll show you real quickly what I did with some of the items. So there's the file folder. I just put one of the 4-inch doilies on the bottom, just a piece, and one of those little rosettes and some tulle. Here's one of the glassine bags. The images that you're going to see on here are all from My Porch Prints, and it matches, that kit that she has matches so well with the Prima kit. There's an alterations tag. Again, this image is from My Porch Prints. Here's some of that trim that I gave you guys, that shabby chic trim. Here's another glassine bag. One of these flowers you'll get in the kit. Here's some of that trim there, that little hairy trim. And there's the iridescent meshing little button in the center. Here's another glassine bag that I just kind of flipped the bottom up, so you've got a pocket here and right here. Again, some of the flowers from the kits along with some of the trim, and another image from My Porch Prints. Here's the one of the coin envelopes, some of the little rosettes. I've got some rickrack up here, some of the rose appliques with some gold trim. I did just sew up the envelope just to kind of soften that orange color. And then that's just a pocket that I made out of the image from My Porch Prints. And the tags in the pockets you get with the kit. Here's the paint chip that I altered. Backed it with some white cardstock just to cover the formula for the paint. Here's one of the guest checks. Again, I used some paint, or not some paint, some paper from the collection. A 4-inch doily. There's some of that trim. And that image again is from My Porch Prints. Here's one of the pockets, the light little pocket there. It's got some of the ribbon from the collection, a doily, some tulle. This one is a vintage flash card, and I just used some of the ribbon from the kit. There's some little bits there. Here's another glassine bag that I altered. Some buttons from the kit. You got the sheet music, the tulle. And then here's a flap envelope. This envelope is not included in the kit, but I do sell these separately in the shop. And I've just topped it off with a glassine bag that I altered with some of the mini pink pom-pom trim, some of the little rosettes. I've got some gold eyelash. Here's some of the lace that you get. This is one of the midget bags. I topped off the envelope with some sheet music, and then I just used another paint chip for a tag in the front of the envelope. And then I did this time card. Here's how I cut out the snowflake on that ribbon. We've got a metal rim tag there. I just used that lace to create a little pocket there, so if you wanted to, you could stick something right in there. Trimmed it off with some pom-pom trim. There's a gold pin from the shop. You'll get a few of those. So that's what I did with some of the items. These are going into my journal that I'm making with the same kit. So I hope you guys like the kits. The kits will be available by the time you see the video. So head on over. They go super fast. So if you want one, come on by and pick one up. I would love to see you guys there. And I'm working on some others. So hopefully you'll like those ones too. I know we're getting really close to Christmas, but I don't know about you guys. I do Christmas crafts well after the holidays. So I just love them so much. But anyhow, you guys all have a fabulous day. Thank you all so much for coming to join me today. Sorry that the video turned out long. I will talk to you guys soon, okay? Thanks so much for watching. Bye.